And welcome to another brand new episode of Live Forex Trading with your host, Peeling Mindset, or you can call me AK. So today we are back again, another brand new day, a London session, pre-London session. So we're gonna see how the candles are behaving today. Are we gonna get another opportunity today as well? Interesting, isn't it? So we are waiting for our friends to pop in our YouTube and our Zoom, right, from the Slack community. So we're going to see how the candles are moving and we will attack the market one more time. That will be good. So welcome. We are coming in. Friends are coming in. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, all right. Let's look at gold at the first. So, looking at gold, yesterday's price levels actually got hit. So we had a huge move and a huge momentum in gold in the upside. So we were waiting for buys above 1887, 290 in around London session. And the anticipation was to achieve the clear traffic on the left hand side, on the further left, on 30-minute, 1 hour, 2 hour, 4 hour daily time frame. So the range on the left hand side was really good. All right. So what we're going to do here is look at this. So the range actually got achieved. This cleaner range on the left hand side got achieved. Right? We still have more cleaner range on the top. So hopefully if there's enough volume in London session today, we might drive the price up because the structure is definitely bullish. Right at this point in time, gold is definitely bullish. Okay, so that's very nice. So what we're gonna do is another thing that we're gonna do here is we're gonna open up our. Oh, I got the calendars already. So we are gonna open up our calendar and we're gonna see if there's anything that can catch our eyes. So in London session, I don't see anything that can catch my eyes. So if you don't know what session you are in from YouTube, guys in the YouTube, just go into Forex Factory, go into the market, and you can see what session you are in. We are very close to Sydney market close. The Sydney market is going to close in the next 21 minutes. Maybe that's going to bring in some volume in the market, which is very interesting. And we are in pre-London session as well. So the London session is going to open up in the next hour and 20 minutes. So it'll be interesting how London session and Sydney market close going to influence the market here. So we're going to look at some pound instrument and gold as well. So it's a good idea, right? So we will see. We will see what we can do. Interesting. Okay, is there any news that can catch my eyes? Let's see. In the past 24 hours. In the past 24 hours. Is there anything here? Anything. Okay. Bank of Japan, State Bank buys dollar. That was the news from yesterday. And monthly new residential sales, consumer confidence. All right. Yesterday, actually, we had consumer confidence in US dollars. So let's see what happened yesterday. Consumer confidence. So today is Wednesday. Okay, so on Tuesday, that was around Tuesday. That's the 25th. 25th consumer conference. 25th May. USD corporate. Okay. Interesting. All right, here we go. So the news is technically bad. So the previous number was 117.5, and technically the number is bad. Okay. So is that a minor news pump that has pumped the gold all the way up? I mean, the traffic on the left hand side is logical, obviously, 100% logical. It's achievable. The traffic on the left hand side on the higher time frame is so clear. Obviously, price of gold peaking out of 1887 290 and then achieving this cleaner range on the left hand side was no issue, which the price did, obviously, right? So this is something amazing. But is this a pump from a minor news? Is that consumer confidence causing this to happen? I mean, the structure in 1 hour, the structure in 4 hour even is pretty bullish. This is 100% bullish structure right here. Has broken out of the range, has just bullish up. There are one, two, three candle that has bullish, bullish proper close, right? So that's very interesting. So the current 4 hour candle in the gold is retracing down heavily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for the candles, for the current 4 hour candle to flip bullish. That way I can take buys all the way up to this gray area. So the gray area is like the 30-minute target that I've determined. So that's going to be pretty good. Another 4 hour targets here, right here. So is there enough volume in gold? If there's enough volume, the price can drive up for sure. So all right, so we're gonna come back here and look at this. Okay, it's a very simple technical analysis. If gold did this, just give me a second. All right, so if gold broke out of this range, all right, and is heading up. All right, we have to wait for this. We have to wait for this to happen. So and higher low to form. So that's a good idea, right? If we wait for a higher low to form, that'll be a really good idea. Maybe a higher low is going to form here. Is the higher low going to form here? Da 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 da. Here, maybe, right? And higher low could be formed here. So all we got to do is we got to wait for the candles to form a higher low. That way we know that, you know what, there's a higher chance because of this structure in gold and carried momentum and London sessions volume that the price can drive up. So we just got to wait a little bit because we are only in the first few minutes of the 4 hour candle. We still have a lot of time for this 4 hour candle to flip. So just got to take it a little bit easier and wait for the candles to flip. That's what I can say. All right, so the 4 hour candle is there. The daily candle. Let's look at the daily candle. Okay, so looking at the daily candle, yesterday's daily candle in gold finished heavily bullish. Look at this. This is amazing. The way the 4 hour has finished, so the daily candle has finished, amazing. That's a lot of bullish pressure. Do you stream on Jody Hula? Hello. Do you stream on YouTube? Yes, sir. Jody, we stream on YouTube every day. There is a stream right there for the YouTube as well. 100%. 100% for YouTube. All right. So wherever you found the link. Oh, you don't know my YouTube. Okay. So wherever you found the link for the Zoom, there is a link for the YouTube as well. I can send you the link. Just give me a second and I will send you the link. Okay. And bam, bam, bam. Yeah, there you go. That's the YouTube community, free YouTube community. So your friends or whoever wants to learn Forex for free and want to learn thought processes behind trade, that's amazing. YouTube is free, so, and it's vivid, it's clear. You know, nothing is hidden. So it's pretty clear. All right, so looking at the daily candle. All right, looking at the daily candle, yesterday's daily candle finished with a proper bullish structure. And look at the clean range here. We talked all about this in yesterday's session, right? So if there's enough volume in the current daily candle, it can actually drive even higher and actually achieve the cleaner range. So that's going to be nice. Aussie, yep, that's right, mate. That's right, my mate. So yeah, cleaner traffic on the left hand side. So definitely looking for buys than anything in gold. Definitely looking for buys than anything in gold. All right, so the weekly time frame, the current weekly candle, your audio is not coming clear. Or is it? All right. Thank you for letting me know, IR. So what I'm going to do is it better now? I have this issue with my headphone. I think I need to get another headphone here. Is it better now? Perfect. Thank you for letting me know, Aya. Thank you very much. All right. So the current weekly candle. So the current weekly candle is bullish and pretty up, bullish and pretty high, pretty strong with its proper wick, and has broken the previous weekly resistance, which is pretty good because we have this whole wick on the left hand side to attack, right? So in the weekly time frame perspective, what we can see is there could be a final target right here, right above over there. Right, so if there's enough volume, enough momentum in gold, we can achieve this wick on the left hand side, right? Which makes sense on the daily time frame as well. Because look at this, previous yesterday's daily candle grabbed a lot of liquidity from the bottom, right? And has bullished up, is in a clear range right here, clear traffic. So what are the chances price can achieve all this range? There's a higher chance. There's actually a higher chance. So all we got to do is now when we go into the smaller time frame, let's say we go into the 4 hour. Okay, when we go into the 4 hour, the current 4 hour candle is bearishing heavy down, which is fine because there could be a short-term sell, but I am only going to I'm only going to look for buys. Right, that's what makes sense for me. Right, price was ranging for a lot of time here. So obviously, after all these range, price has broke above. We are not sure if this is a minor news pump, if this is a consumer confidence sort of a news in USD that made the pair move up. But if there's enough volume, the price can move up. All we are waiting is we're waiting for this. Bang, 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 bang. So we're waiting for this. Good morning, Ricardo. Good morning. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well, Ricardo. All right, so that's what we're gonna wait for, right? This thing right here. So if it's gonna make another another higher low, that is amazing in gold. I'm not gonna miss this chance. When there's gonna be another higher low being formed, and I can see it clearly, man, I'm gonna take buy 100%. 100%. I'm gonna wait for buys, and I'm gonna take buys. So until then, let's go into the smaller time frame and see what's happening in the smaller time frame in gold. All right. So when we go into the 2 hour, okay, let's go into the 2 hour. All right. So the 2 hour is doing something similar. Look at this. So what happened previously? Price broke the range. All right. Price actually broke this range, as we are discussing, as we said already. Price moved up heavily, bullish. Oh, this is the higher low, potential higher low, and it's moving up. Oh, it's making another higher low, potentially another higher low, right? So just gotta wait for the candles to flip, eventually the 4 hour candle to flip. That way we have clear buys above and clear ranges all the way till this gray area, 1910 flat, and even higher. All right, so that's going to be the ideal trade. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to miss out on this buy because yesterday on New York session, I took a break. I didn't set any alarm, and man, in midnight, the candle started moving. And obviously, I couldn't see this because I was out with family. So it is what it is. Sometimes you miss amazing trades. This trade, this sort of setup was actually discussed in yesterday's London stream. It was discussed in yesterday's London stream, how amazing it is, right? So all we got to do is wait for the candles to flip. So the 2 hour candle has 1 hour and 10 more minutes left for its close. So we have to see some sort of support being formed in at least hourly 30-minute candle to start with, and then we may see pushes on the upside. Sorry. All right, so the current hourly candle has 9 more minutes left for its close. So let's see how this hourly candle closes. We are looking for a higher low to form. So higher low is going to be formed when we see a proper support in a 30-minute, in a 1 hour candle to start with. Okay, so the 30-minute candle is going to close in the 9 minutes, in the next 9 minutes too. The candles are bearishing down, but it's okay. It's definitely okay. So sometimes what I see is gold's retracement or retest or a higher low can form very low, or it can actually go a little bit deeper. So what is the chances? What are the chances that the price could actually come around 1900? There is a chance. So if this is a potential retest level right here, previously broken support, that can turn out to be a previously broken resistance, that can turn out to be support. That is amazing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to mark this out right here, and I'm going to wait for the candles to flip in my direction. Right. So the previous 15-minute candle closed with no wick on the bottom. So what does that mean? Does that mean this candle is going to reject this level and start making a higher low right around here? Well, we don't know. We don't know until we see. So we cannot take a buy seeing a candle with no wick on the bottom. That's just illogical, right? What you can say is the best logical way to approach this sort of situation is like, oh, I've seen candles with no wick on the top or the bottom, and sometimes it rejects that way or it rejects that path. For example, if there was no wick on the bottom and the candle was bearish, maybe there was no enough volume left for the price to push it even further down. Maybe it's going to reject and it's going to start heading up. So at that point in time, you don't take a buy, but you wait for the candles to flip in a direction. There's no buying situation yet for me. All right. If somebody's going to come here and is going to argue that, you know what, I'm buying right now, oh, do what you like. But we are approaching the market in the best logical way. All right. And looking at this, looking at the 5-minute alone, what you can see is clearly this right here. Okay, look at this. This right here was a range, right? The price has broken below and rejected it with its wick and is starting to head down. It's breaking the wicks, is making lower low, lower high for now in 5 minutes. But the 5-minute time frame is a very smaller time frame, right? For an higher time frame bias to be dissolvable or to be invalid. This is just nothing. All these moves that's happening right now could be a liquidity grab in gold. So are we gonna base? Am I gonna base myself in the 5 minute? Not more than likely. No. And the answer is no. Just no. Right? I'm gonna wait for the smaller time frame candles to potentially now start making some sort of support and start rejecting the bottom. And that's how I see that, you know what, that could be a potential higher low. And that's when I'm going to start building my bias for buy. For now, there's actually nothing. I'm not going to take any sort of sell, for sales, I have to wait. For sales, I have to wait. I have to wait a little bit more. Okay. Let's see. Interesting. 18. So my target for now is if the price starts going bullish in gold, this is going to be my first target. 1910, 130. Sort of a target, and another target is going to be here, 1910, 830. That's the target. Target noted from 30-minute left-hand side traffic. If you go further to the left-hand side, you will see the traffic 100%. So for sales, I have to see candles close below this level potentially. So that's what I'm going to look out for. 1902 200. Price has to start going below 1902 200, because obviously this is another thought process behind the sales, right? So this sell is an early sell for me. If actually there's sell coming in gold, all right, so for the sake of being fluid and for the sake of reading market in terms of short-term manipulation in the market and the minor news that affects the price to move up or down, So look at this. If all this pump that happened yesterday was due to the consumer confidence, which is not a high impact news, right? So if this pump happened because of the minor news, what are the chances it can be corrected? There are chances. So if the price is actually heading down, it's not only going to head down till 1902 200. If it's actually going to correct the whole pump, what we have seen is it's going to correct the whole pump, and the price can actually head down back in its range. And this is the potential range right here, right? So if the pump is going to be corrected, so we are not only going to get sell right here, only in this section, but we are going to get sells, more sells below 1902 200. So I'll actually see what sort of range do I have here. So it's about 20 pips range, and all the way down till the range, all the way down till the bottom of the range is 40 pips, 20 to 40 pips. So that is executable for me, right? If I see sales coming in, but there's no sales for now. If people jump in for early sales, early buys, man, you are being played by the market. Trust me. If you're not waiting for your proper setup, I am not sure what you're doing. I am not sure. So you have to ask yourself the same question. What are you doing, man? Are you trying to give your market to the I trying to give your money to the market, or what's happening? Try avoiding giving money to the market. All right, so what I'm going to do is I am going to set my alarms here, set my alerts in my terminal so that once I start achieving my price, that is going to be amazing. 1905, 120. 1905, 120. Bum, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, that's good. All right, gold for gold, that's all it's going to be. I'm going to wait for the candles to close either below 1902 200 or wait for the candles to close and make some sort of support here so that I can see higher low being created for possible buys. Now, let's look at GJ. All right, let's look at GJ and see if GJ is moving anywhere. Okay. GJ is still in that range, so I will try and avoid this range as much as I can. I will try and avoid this range as much as I can because pound yen doesn't have a clear, consistent direction. So for me, it's a good idea to wait for sales or candle closes below 153,685. So that's going to be my alert. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set some alert around 153,600. 153,600. Yep. 153,600, and let's go here. And 153,600. Yep. That's it. Just give me a second. All right, so looking at the pound yen's daily candle, look at this. If you are an experienced trader in the market and you've seen markets move for some time, this is very bad, right? This is not good at all. Look at the wicks and look at this candle size, candle's body size, right? It's not pretty at all. It's very ugly. We don't want to see this. This is not good. Not good at all. All right. So if the daily candles are finally rejecting the top to further head down, we have to see candles breaking the previous daily's low. Okay, so the current daily candle has a top wick, a decent size top wick. So if the candle is planning to move down, is planning to head down, if yesterday's daily candle finished something like this with a very deeper long wick, there are chances that the current daily candle could do something similar. So is it going to make a wick all the way till here, or is this wick fine? If it's going to make a top wick even higher all the way to here, maybe after making that top wick, then only it's going to start heading down. All right, but for sales, we have to see candles breaking the low, candles close. That way we can take sales. But man, I'm going to wait for 153,600 at least. No, that's just my weight. That's going to be my weight, 153,600. That way I'm clear on the dailies perspective, 153,600, and we can take sales then, right? Until then, this is just a naughty range. Price can wick you up and down anytime. So do you want to be controlled by the market? No, not at all. Not at all. But on just looking at this, right? So for example, let's look at this from a different perspective. So for example, if I make all these noise unavailable to you guys, and you have to, for example, read the price action only with the available information. Look at this. Price rejecting, falling down pretty heavily. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's almost sort of like a sideways sort of a movement, right? Rangy, rangy, rangy. But look at this. Every rejection is getting lower, lower, and lower, right? So is price going to reject the highs? And it's going to start, it's going to head down slowly because there's no volume in the market. Obviously, there's no volume in the market. So maybe we need some sort of volume in the market for the price to break 153,685 and further continue down, right? So I'm going to wait for the price to reach at least 153,600. That's going to be my wait. 153,600. Until and unless that happens, man, I'm out of GJ. Definitely out of GJ. Yep, definitely out of GJ. Yep, I'm going to stay out of GJ here. Let's look at GU because GU was very rewarding yesterday. So let's see if GU is doing something today. Let's look at the daily candle. So yesterday's daily candle in GU. GU is also looking ugly. Not a clear price action, moving sideways for almost 10 days, right? So if it's moving sideways for 10 days, obviously similar to gold, we are going to get a outburst in some sort of direction. So this is something I've learned, right? So after a longer time of range, after price ranging for some time, there is going to be a breakout. Maybe a breakout on the top, a breakout on the bottom, but there is going to be a breakout. So I'm going to wait for the breakout to happen in GU, GJ, and that way I can definitely score something, right? But yesterday's daily candle closed bearish. Look at this, just closed bearish. Oh my God, with the top wick very long, with the bottom wick very long, almost sort of like an indecision candle. So what is this current daily candle going to do? It's very hard to say. Looking at the 4 hours structure, the rejections are getting higher and higher in GU. Look at this. GU's rejections getting higher and higher. So is there going to be another rejection or another dive in the liquidity pool on the bottom side before price moves up? Or is this current 4-hour candles, is the previous current 4-hour candles lower wick enough for the candles to drive up? What's happening in GU? What's happening? So the current 4-hour candle has 2 hours and 56 minutes left for its close. So that's something interesting to see. All right, so we're going to do this. Conference board, head steady, main, index now standard, down marginally, present is Janela, okay. Interesting. Okay, New Zealand's monetary support continued. That's good. Monetary policy statement, New Zealand. Okay. Interesting. 2 minutes is charged for consideration of larger money as well. Commodities. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the Sydney market has closed 4 minutes ago. So maybe that is going to induce some sort of a volume in the market. So here's the thing, right? For sales in GU, you have to see 4-hour candle close below 141,398. Clearly, anybody can read that, right? Anybody can read that, and you have in about 27, 28 pips of range. So maybe that could be something. For buys, man, you have to wait for this 4-hour candle to flip bullish. But in a daily time frame, it seems as if the rejection from the top may be a sign for sales coming in. So we are not sure. We are not sure. For buys, it's very hard to tell. It's very hard to tell because the price is ranging. It's very hard to tell, right? So I have to wait. I definitely have to wait. I can see prices diving in this liquidity pool a few more times before heading up. So if it's actually heading up, I have to wait. I have to wait. And on the flip of the 2-hour, flip of the 4-hour, maybe there could be buys. there could be buys, a 30 pips range on the top. So which is pretty good on the 2 hour, right? So we took buys yesterday around here and we secured our position. So the price moved around 20 to 24 pips. I secured around 14 pips and left the runner at break even and I got stopped out. But man, that was good. That was pretty good. So maybe we're going to get another buys. For buys, have to wait. Have to wait a little bit more. Okay, so let's look at the hourly candle. Looking at the hourly candle, price is coming back in this range. Look at GU. GU is diving back in the range. So is it going to dive even more lower and grab its liquidity, then start heading up? So what's happening? What is happening here? What is happening here? Yeah, for buys, I have to wait for the price to actually start going back. 141,690. That's what I'm going to do. 141,690. And from there, 16 and even higher, 29. Yep. So for G, just waiting. Okay, that's going to be interesting right around there. Yeah, for sales, it's pretty hard to tell about sales. Pretty hard to talk about sales here. Pretty hard. Yep, pretty hard. Pretty hard, pretty hard, pretty hard. 4 hour, okay, 4 hour. I mean, if this current 4 hour candle flips bullish, this lower wick that the candle has made now is not going to be a decent wick, but that can actually act as a driving factor for the price to move up. All right, that could be the case. That could be the case. So 2 hours and 15 minutes left for this 4 hour candle to close. Looking at the 2 hour, okay, current 2 hour candle has 51 more minutes left. So let's see. So the current 1 hour, current 30-minute candle seems like it's rejecting the bottom. It seems like it's rejecting the bottom. And let's see what's going to happen. Is it going to finish bullish or what's happening? So let's look at a 15-minute candle. 15-minute candle is going to close in the next 6 minutes. It's rejecting the bottom. Let's see if we can get some sort of candle flip. If the candle starts moving closer to 141,690 level, using the 30-minute. All right, so using the 30-minute, using the 1 hour, using the 2 hour, it's pretty clear. It's pretty clear that it's a cleaner range on the left hand side. 16 and then 30, 40 pips of range on the left hand side. So GU is actually looking good for buys. The structure is almost sort of like a buying structure. Looking at the hourly, with the information available just here, the recent information, the rejections and the support. It tells you that, you know what, it could be a potential bullish structure. So waiting for the buys, not buying right now. I mean, buying right now will be just a cowboy move. We don't want any cowboy moves here. We don't want any cowboys move. Let's see. Hourly, okay, so the previous hourly closed bearish. And this hourly is rejecting pretty hard here. Rejecting pretty hard, okay? So the 5 minute, okay. So the 5 minute is going up slowly. 1 minute is rejecting that liquidity pool. 5 minute is rejecting that liquidity pool. Look at this. Look at the wick on the bottom. It's rejecting it pretty hard, isn't it? And we have had this Sydney market close too. So is that going to induce some sort of volume in the market? So GU and gold is almost sort of a similar situation here. So I'm keeping an eye open. I'm keeping my eye open. All right, so the 15-minute candle is rejecting it pretty hard. Pretty hard. So so the question we're going to ask this current 15-minute candle is it going to close a bullish with this rejection wick from the top? Is it going to close above this? Is it going to close above this gray area, or what's happening? If this candle finishes bullish, man, we have a high chance of buys coming in. So I'm going to wait for this 30-minute time frame to align according to what I need, right? So the 30-minute candle is going to close in the next 18 minutes. For now, the 30-minute is rejecting the bottom. No early buys yet. We are waiting for the candles to flip, make some sort of support, start heading up above this range, and that way, in using 30-minute, using 1 hour, we have a clear range on the left-hand side. So 16 and 30 and furthermore. So let's see. Okay, maybe on GU2. I'll have to set an alarm. 141, 620. Let's see. GA. All right, let's look at GA too. Let's look at GA. Okay, wow. GA fell really well. Oh man, GA sells. I'm not sure about GA sells here. Look at the dirty traffic here on the left hand side. Look at the daily time frame. I mean, daily time frames are rejecting that top, right? Daily time frames are rejecting that top. But if you look at the overall time frame sort of a move, this could be a potential retest for the price to further move up. It's actually near that potential previously broken resistance that could turn out to be support. Price can react around that area. Price can actually react around that area. So I'm going to stay off of this. Going to stay off of this. Okay. Look at this. On the weekly time frame, it's so clear because the previous weekly candle closed bullish above these rejection areas. So this weekly candle could be doing its retest before heading up. All right. So we are not sure. To call out sells on a long term or a more biased, more probable way, we have to see this weekly candle close below this rejection area. So below 18,164.4. So yeah, 18,1644. That's going to be the level. You have to see candles closing below that level, and that way you can say that, you know what, oh man, this was a fake out, and the price is rejecting it. So there's a higher chance the price is going to go back in the bottom of the range. So that could be the case. That could be the case. Yep. That could be the case. All right, so the previous 4-hour candle in GA closed very strong, right? But we have all this noise in the left-hand side. Maybe sells below 18,1695 is going to be better. Looking at the 4-hour, right? Looking at the 4-hour, sells below 1816. Let's say 1860.90. 1816.90. Let's see if I can do this. 1860.90. Okay. So that's going to be my reminder that, you know what, sales are probable too. Sales could be a probability too, but below 1816.90. There is a cleaner range on the 4-hour, 2-hour. So that's good. Yeah, look at this. Look at the support here. It's actually pretty strong support here. So you would ideally want to see candle close below this level. That way there is a clear range. So on the 30-minute, let's look at the 30-minute here. Looking at the 30-minute, not the clearest of the traffic on the left-hand side, but man, something to look out for. Definitely something to look out for. Right? 11, 18, 20, and 45. Yep. That could be the case. That could be the case. GA could be the case here. Yeah, looking at the hourly and the 30-minute, it's actually clear. Just looking at the information available here, the fresh information and the fresh price action, you can definitely say that, you know what, price is moving down like this. Da, 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 da. Right? So if that's actually happening, it's good. Gotta wait for this to happen. Gotta wait for this lower high to form. Where is this lower high forming? Right? Just gotta wait a little bit more. And maybe sales below 18, 1690 could be something I can look out for. But yeah, looking at the information available only here, it makes sense. But in an overall time frame, just gotta be a little bit aware, because on the weekly, on the daily, this could be a reaction area where price can bounce off of any time, right? So have to see a clear rejection, have to see a clear hourly rejection, have to see a clear hourly resistance like this, or a range that price could form and break below. So yeah, just gotta wait a little bit more. So that's what I'm gonna wait for too. So the hourly has 42 minutes left for its close. Not the clearest of the price action, to be honest. Okay, let's see. Potential sales below 1.81690. Yep, that's good. That's pretty good. Okay, pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. And waiting for gold. Waiting for gold to flip in my direction. If it's gonna drop, I'm gonna wait for the candles to close below this support, below this gray area. Then I'm gonna look for sales. Otherwise, my bias is still bullish. So if I have to wait, I can wait. Because here's the thing, I come to London session stream. And if I see opportunities happening here, I grab it here. But if I see a proper opportunity, a proper bias, logical bias, and if that doesn't play out in the London session, that's okay, because I actually trade New York session too. So I can actively execute a trade with the same bias around New York, and which is going to be even better, because that means because that way candles and the price and the market is taking its time to push in a direction, so which is beautiful, which is beautiful. That's what I'm going to do. All right, just got to hydrate myself a little bit, as a trader. Got to stay calm and relaxed. So hydration is key. Hydration is key. Beautiful. And yeah, we play the music. If the music is too loud for the guys in the Zoom, just let me know. I'll try to lower it. If the music is too loud, let me know. I'm a simple man, complicated. Let's see. Are we getting a short-term sort of a sell, or what's happening, because the price has broken 1902,200 already, and this was the plan, right, to wait for sales below 1902,200. So just waiting here, waiting for the candles to close. So I'm gonna wait for this 30-minute candle to close. If the candle closes bearish, there is a chance we might get sell. Okay, so just keeping my eyes open, trying to be fluid in the market. Let's see, long-term buys for gold, and the movement I want to catch is buy, but let's see. 38 more minutes. 38 more minutes. 38 more minutes left. 8 minutes left for this 15-minute candle to close, and even a 30-minute candle to close. Okay, interesting here. Okay, interesting. We are still waiting for the price to move in our direction. Is there a sell coming in gold? What is happening? So this is the first 15-minute candle. Look at this. This is the first 15-minute candle that has closed below that support, and this could be a potential higher time frame retest for the candles before it moves up, right? Like we said, we have seen over the last period of times that, you know what, candles could retrace even lower like this, could make a deeper wick before moving in our direction. So for buys, waiting for the candles to move back around 1905 to 80 levels, then that way we can clearly say that, you know what, this maneuver right here is just another higher low. So that's the plan for now. That's the plan. All right, 6 more minutes left for this 30-minute candle to close. So let's see how it's going to close. It'll be interesting. Really interesting. Looks like the 15-minute candle is moving bullish. Is halfway through the previous 15-minute candle. So is this going to be an engulfing sort of a action here? If this current candle engulfs this candle, we can add that as our confluence for buys, right? So that could be the idea. That could be the case. So waiting and waiting. All right, so the candle, look at this. So the previous 5-minute candle closed right around 1902,200. Look at this. The previous candle closed right at that level with no wick on the top. So what does that mean? What does that mean, right? So the 15-minute candle is almost engulfing the previous candle. So what I'm going to do is I will wait for this 15-minute candle to close. And look at this. 1 minute actually has moved in our direction. Interacted with the channel twice. Broke the channel, rejected the channel, is moving up. So it's pretty interesting here. Pretty interesting. So the 5-minute is still open, but the previous 5-minute candle has no wick on the top. There is a higher chance the price could further continue up. So I'm still waiting, because if the price is continuing up all the way till 1905, 360, 70 level, we still have chances for buys there. So this could be a potential higher low. All right, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. All right, so the hourly candle is rejecting it pretty hard. Look at this. If you look at the hourly candle, it makes sense. This is what we talked about. This is what we all talked about, right? So if it's happening, we got to wait for this hourly candle to close. That way we have a clear hourly support, and we have chances for the proper buys, proper buys, right? Oh, IR says your stream is very undervalued. You know, I hope IR people get an access to the YouTube so that they can actually come and learn. You know, that's all the idea by the stream is. You know, there's no competition. I respect every other trader, but yeah, definitely would love if we could get more reach. 100%. 100%. You know, that's why actually I took the paid service for the Zoom for the guys here, so that we could have a big room of traders coming in, discussing ideas, having a healthy stream, you know, for the Zoom especially. I mean, the YouTube is free. It's gonna grow over time. 100% is gonna grow over time. But yeah, definitely, if guys come in, that'll be amazing. All right, so looking at this, look at this. So the 1 minute did such a beautiful maneuver. Look at this. Broke the channel, interacted with the channel several times, broke the channel. This 1 minute rejected this channel and is moving up. Wow. Just beautiful, man. Beautiful. Yeah, I think there's a higher chance the price is going to continue up. So it all depends on how this 5-minute candle finishes. If this 5-minute candle finishes bullish, man, this is amazing. So just keep your eyes open for buys. Keep your eyes open for buys. All right, looking at the 15-minute candle. Look at this. So the current 15-minute candle has engulfed the previous 15-minute candle completely. All right, so it has 1 more minute left. If this 15-minute candle finishes bullish, this is our potential higher low. And be careful. Be careful. Don't take a buy right away. Your stop loss, your profits got to make sense. So, all right. Let's not get excited, but look at this. This is playing out. This was all planned out. This is amazing. This is just amazing. I think we are going to get that trade today. All right. So looking at the 1 hour candle, 1 hour candle is going to close in the next 31 minutes. And the 30-minute has made that support. We are going to see the support potentially in the next 1 minute. And if this 15-minute is simply a fake out sort of a maneuver on the downside or a liquidity grab, amazing. Amazing. Whoever is understanding the thought process behind this trade, man, you guys just got to note it down. This is going to help you. This is actually going to help you, right? So look at this. So the 5 minutes is going to close in the next few minutes, all right? Look at this. The 5 minutes is going to close in the next 40 seconds. And we have higher chances of buys right now, right at this point. So look at this. Previous 30-minute candle close with a rejection from the bottom. So maybe the next candle is going to retrace down heavily and is going to do something similar to this. So I'm just going to wait here. I'm just going to wait. I'm not going to rush in any sort of trade here. Not going to rush in any sort of trade. Just staying calm and relax. Okay. So 11 seconds left for this 30-minute candle, 15-minute candle to close. And we close bullish. Perfect. That is amazing. Just amazing. Are we even going to get a chance to enter, or is it just going to move up? What's happening? All right, so the 5-minute close, heavy bullish. Interesting. I need a wick. Oh, yep. That's good. 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 Oop, and it's shooting up. Oh my god, I think I'm gonna miss this entry here. Ooh, man, this is beautiful. This is beautiful. Beautiful. Oh my god, this is moving crazy. This is gonna move up, man. 100% is gonna move up. It's going to achieve 1907, 979, 100%. 100%. 100%. So I actually want to see some sort of wick on the bottom of 30-minute candle, but it's just pushing up crazy. So if I miss out, I have to wait for the price to come back in this range and I can execute here. Because if the stop loss doesn't make sense, I cannot execute. You know what I'm saying? So one of the executable point. Oh, and GU is moving up too. Ooh, that's crazy. GU is moving up. Amazing, isn't it? All right, GU is doing something similar to gold. GU is doing something similar to gold. There's a higher potential for the price to further move up. There's a higher potential for the price to further move up. Let's see. Let's see. I'm going to keep my eyes open. Keep my eyes open. Keep my eyes open. Keep my eyes open. Man, this was calculated. This was all given out. To be honest, this was all given out. This was all given out. All explained. The thought process was given out. Oh, wow. Wowee kawaii. Oh my God. This is amazing, isn't it? Just amazing. Wow. Shooting up. This is shooting up. An entry would have been around here with the pending, you know, that would have been amazing. About 30 pips from there. Yeah, but we missed this entry. This is a very risky entry too. Around here with the pending, that was a risky entry, but that can turn out to be really rewarding too if you're really good at risk management, man. Entry around here would have given you around 27 pips, which is pretty good. All right, so I'm just waiting here. Just waiting. Oh man, oh man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Amazing move called in gold. This is just amazing. Literally amazing. Just amazing. Honestly, amazing trade. Amazing trade. This is amazing. Wow. 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 Simply wow. Wow. Amazing. 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 Oh. Yeah, whoever took a position around here with a pending, man, that was amazing. We have seen this happening in our stream for several times now. We have seen price interacting with the channel several times, and when the higher time frame price action sort of analogy thought process aligns with the price action, man, it is amazing. So if you took an entry around here with a pending, with like stop loss 10, 12 pips back in this channel, would have given you like 28 pips. Amazing. Wow. Everything was given out at the beginning. Amazing. So I'm just thinking like this, right? I'm processing this 4 hours liquidity grab in my head, and what I'm telling myself is, if this current 4 hour is actually grabbing its liquidity, this candle finishing bullish is not only going to allow this candle push up with bullish pressure, but is also going to encourage the next 4-hour candle to push up even higher. So that's amazing. Amazing. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Amazing. Beautiful gold trade. Amazing. So the guys in the YouTube, if you got that thought process, if there's any question about that, you know, just shoot it up. Just shoot it up. Just shoot it up. This is just amazing. Just amazing. Amazing, amazing. 30 minutes. Minutes. 22. 7. 5. Interesting. So one of the entry was around here. Another entry was maybe with a pending above this close candle with stop loss below, right? Like 10, 12 pips below. And that would have given you another 10, 11 pips. So pretty good. Gold moved pretty heavy. Amazing. Amazing. All right, for now, look at this. So if you look at the 1 minute, right? 1 minute is going side by side. It does make sense for the candles to push up, because look at this. Candles move up heavily. So we know that after pushing up heavily, candles have to exhaust. So if this is the exhaustion collection of the other orders, pending above around here could be another case of entry. So that's something I'm going to look out for here. For another pending entry. Let's see. All right, 15 minutes going to close in the next 6 minutes. Interesting, isn't it? Oh. Interesting. I just want this current hourly candle to finish bullish. That way we have more bias, you know, that way we have a stronger bias for buys. So which is pretty good. It's actually hard to catch the first wave of our bias, or the first wave of our trade, right? So the first wave was pretty clear. If we were monitoring the 1 minute candle, this entry right around here was something we could have taken. But you sometimes miss out without a stronger confirmation. So an entry around here missed out. We actually missed out, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Still a pretty good day. So that's what we can do. Next time, monitoring on 1 minute. And this was the first wave of the bullish move. So it's pretty hard to catch it. Man, oh man. It would have been like 29 pips. So that's amazing. As the 15-minute candle, the current 15-minute candle is going to close in the next 5 minutes. Looks like this 15-minute candle is rejecting this broken resistance. Okay, so got to keep your eyes open and got to manage your position, all right? It could be tricky. Gold could be tricky. As I said, this... let's look at this. Look at this. So this candle closing like this with the rejection making a support can allow the next candle to dip even lower, even deeper before moving up. That could be the case too. So I'm just waiting here. Just waiting. If this is the actual potential higher low, amazing. We are going to push higher. I definitely can see that. I definitely can see that. But for now, you got to be careful around this area. Be careful around this area because of this. Because of that, be careful around that area. If you took an early entry around here, seeing the 1 minute rejection, man, you are on the good side. Just manage your trade. All right. But I am just waiting here, still waiting. Because sometimes you call out a trade, but you can't catch it. Sometimes it's just it's just the way. It's just that way sometimes. All right. So the hourly candle is going to close in the next 18 minutes. Interesting. And the 2 hours is going to close in the next 18 minutes too. I am very interested here. 3 minutes. 3 minutes. So we are 18 minutes away from London session. Is the London session's market going to drive the price even higher? What's going to happen, right? 41 minutes away from Sydney market close. Sydney market closed 41 minutes ago. Wow. This is amazing. Rappa, rappa, rappa. Wow. It's pushing up. It's going to push up. It's actually going to push up. Interesting. 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 All right, so this 15-minute candle is going to close in the next 50 seconds. If this 15-minute candle closes back in the range, there's a higher chance the price is going to drive even higher. Can actually break this resistance as well. Can do that. 100% can do that. Minutes. 15 minutes. All right, so the 15-minute candle has come back in this range. Wow, I think there's going to be enough volume in gold to push the price all the way up. I think that's what's going to happen here. So the hourly candle has grabbed its liquidity, is bullishing up pretty heavily. 30-minute candle, similar. It's moving all the way up. Didn't even bother to make a lower wick, a decent lower wick. It's just bullished up. Man, oh man, this is another beautiful day in gold. Gold has been moving pretty well. That anticipation in gold was done early and the price started moving up. Beautiful. Beautiful day. And we are back to it again. So it looks like gold is pushing up pretty good. Pretty good here. Pretty good. Amazing. So gold did what we anticipated right from the beginning, right? So look at this. We anticipated the price to move up after it could make a higher low, which it did. Amazing. That's amazing. Literally amazing. Literally amazing. And the price is about to break these resistance right here. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Wow. So interesting thing is, so the 2 hour is almost about to flip a bullish, right? So this is a potential higher low. Amazing how the price is moving. Amazing. Literally amazing. The 4 hour is about to come alive too. The 4 hour is about to be bullish. So this is a really good situation here. So the hourly candle is going to close in the next 3 minutes. So if we are going to get some sort of retest around this level before the price could actually push up, that'll be good. But we will see the way how this hourly candle finishes. Let's see. Let's see how this hourly candle is going to finish up. All right. So another possible entry could have been right around here after this 15-minute candle made its low wick. So an entry could have been here around here with a pending with stop loss below this current candle's lower wick, and you would be driving the price up. So it's pretty good. It's pretty good. The price is still running. Still running. Price is still running. Yep. So we're gonna break this resistance and we're gonna head up. We are going to head up here. We are going to head up, and the London market's going to open up in the next 3 minutes. London market is going to open up in the next 3 minutes. Wow. This is amazing. Amazing move in gold. Amazing move in gold. 42 pips from this entry. So if anybody would have taken this entry right around here, man, you would be around 40 pips in profit right at this point in time. Interesting. Very interesting. So the hourly candle is going to close in the next 1 minute. It'll be interesting how the hourly candle finishes. That way we can count on the price to break these resistance, and we can take buys, clear buys on the top too. So definitely this was the move of the day. That was the move of the day. On 30.15, you know, that was the move of the day. Hey man, why didn't you take the gold buy? Oh, I promise we have a good sales coming in GA. Okay, just give me a second. All right, why didn't I take that buy in gold? I didn't take that buy because I missed the first wave, right? Look at this. I missed this. I missed this. If I had seen this, maybe I was flirting around the charts, which is a really bad habit. We should avoid flirting around the charts. So this was the case, right? I only enter when I have a proper parameter for risk. So I would have entered around here. I missed this, so I saw price bullishing up with no wick on the top, but finishing pretty clean. finishing pretty bullish, right? I was anticipating a bullish move. I was anticipating a 15-minute candle engulfing, which it did. But I cannot enter right here because it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous entering around here. See, my original bias was to find a lower high, which I did, obviously, after this candle did its engulfing. But I cannot take an entry here. This is illogical. If I take an entry there with my stop loss 30 pips down, that's crazy. I would never take a trade with 30 pips of stop loss. Never. That's just not my style. Maximum amount of pips I will put in stop loss is 10 to 14 pips. And sometime 20 in gold if it's looking good. Because the risk to reward was not appealing, man, I didn't take the trade here. Okay? So that was the case in the 15-minute. And I missed out on this buy here because I was actually helping somebody. I was gone for a few minutes. So, but anyways, that's why I missed it. But there were a few chances to take buys. One chance would have been around here. One chance would have been around here. See? Right here. I would have taken the entry right here. The point where I'm pointing it. And this would have been another buying opportunity right around here. But I was expecting price to make a deeper wick. This tiny, whiny wick is not enough for my trading style. This wick is not enough. Right? That is not enough for me. So I didn't take an entry there. Right? And another opportunity. For example, on 15-minute, once this previous 15-minute candle made its low, on the break of this previous 15-minute high, that was another entry. But I didn't take it because that was a time when I was helping somebody. So it is what it is. You know, it's just my discipline. I am okay about missing trades because I know if I can call out this trade once, I can call this trade out every time it happens. And maybe I'm going to catch it next time. So it's just as fine. So when I'm going to journal, when I'm going to review this session, I'm going to look at why did I miss this? How did I miss this? Right? I obviously feel as if I was flirting around the chart. So maybe flirting around the charts was not a good idea. So maybe next time I'm not going to flirt around once I see such a nice price action. But gold price action was called out to the T. This was given live. I didn't take the trade because the risk to reward at that position was not logical. That's why. Maybe I'm going to take another trade once I break this resistance. So that's much more logical now. And the current 1 hour candle is also making its lower wick. So what are the chances? For example, look at this. What are the chances if this candle made this sort of wick? This current candle is going to make something similar. Oh, there's a chance actually. In gold, I've seen it happen many times. So if this current hourly candle is going to make a deeper wick before heading up, that's a gold opportunity for me. But I'm going to wait. If the candles don't print my way, I don't take the trade, man. I know the candle's going to move in my direction. I know it. I have that feeling. I've seen this structure, but if it doesn't fit your plan, you don't take it, right? That's why I didn't take it. So I'm actually pretty unhappy about it, but anyways, it is what it is. The thought process behind the trade is valuable. It's very valuable. It's not a good idea to take a buy right now, so I'm not going to encourage anybody taking a buy here. Neither will I take a buy. So I'm just going to wait here. I'm just going to wait. Obviously, candles finishing bullish with such a liquidity from the bottom is a very good sign that, you know what, price can continue all the way up, but you just got to wait. Just got to wait a little bit more. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. So it was pretty clear. We discussed this idea several times, and I'm gonna show it to you one more time. The guys in the YouTube, this was a simple technical analysis. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we talked about this all the time. We talked about this. Oh, I need to upgrade my drawing skill. That's what I need to do. Upgrade my drawing skill. So this was discussed all the time. But yeah, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, maybe I could have taken a buy around here with my stop loss below this candle's low. But man, it is what it is. 20 pips below. So that was fitting my plan. But it is what it is for now. For now, it is what it is. All right, so the 15-minute candle is back in the range. Okay. Okay. Let's just see. Our 15-minute candles are back in the range, and the current 15-minute candle has made its lower wick. So what does that mean? Is it going to continue up? What's happening? Okay, 30-minute. Previous 30-minute candle finished like this. We are only in the first few minutes of the hourly candle. Hourly candle has a decent wick on the bottom. Okay. Let's see. 15-minute candle has 9 more minutes left for it to close. Wow. This was another entry. But anyways, I'm going to wait for the candles to break above 1907, 970. Maybe that way I can take a clear buy. For now, if the candles are going to move up, it is what it is. For now. Sometimes you miss out your trade. 100% you miss out your trade. I have missed my trade several times. You just miss it. Sometimes you cannot take it. You cannot touch the fire. You see the fire happening, but if you touch the fire, sometimes you get burned. Sometimes you get the warmth, but sometimes you get burned. So, let's look at GA one more time. All right, GA looks very nice. So let's see. On the 2 hour, it looks nice. Let's see. We have to see candles breaking this level potential 181,690 level, so that way we can get a sell. Let's see. All right. So the hourly candle, previous hourly candle finished pretty good bearish. All right. So if this current hourly candle is going to grab its liquidity, or if this is enough for the price to further down, drive it down below, that's pretty cool. So maybe appending around here fits the plan. Appending around that level could fit the plan, right? So you have to ask yourself the question: are you comfortable taking that trade or not? If you're not, it's not a good idea. But if I'm looking for sales in GA, I'm going to place a pending around this level, 1816.75 level, with my stop loss like 12 pips up for now, and anticipating the price to further move down. That's going to be my anticipation in GA. So a pending order in GA. Let's see. Is GA looking any good? No, not at all. So I'm going to remove GA from my terminal here. GJ, my brother. You can take a breather, and GA comes in now. Okay. $16.65. 1816.65. 1816.65. 1816.80. 1860.80. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's see. Yep. And I am in the GA. That's good. Pretty good. Pretty good. Let's see. Let's see if GA is going to be the payer here. Let's see. Is GA going to be the payer? Let's see.
Well, folks, it's time to kick it old school. So you can feel cool. Give it to me, baby. Baby.
We are still waiting. GA. G-E-E-E-E-E-A. Let's see. Is there any volume in the market? We are 14 minutes in the London session already. 14 minutes in the London session. 14 minutes in the London session. Minutes in the London session. GA has to push down with volume. We gotta see volume in GA. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. It's not going to work. GA, is there enough volume in the market? So the current 30-minute candle has 14 more minutes left for its close. All right. So it's interesting how this current 30-minute candle finishes. Is it going to finish bullish or is it going to finish bearish? It's actually back in the range right at this point in time. We need volume for the trade to work. Let's see. Let's see. So the current hourly candle is bullishing up. Pretty interesting here. Interesting scenario. Interesting. Four-hour. Let's look at 4 hour in GA. GA's 4 hours still bearish. Is near that wiki area and near this 4-hour support. Let's see. 2 hours still hanging around that area. 1 hour. 30-minute. Previous 30-minute close below this 30-minute support. So we have to see this 30-minute finishing bearish for any sort of bearish pressure. But yes, it's just bullish at this point in time. We are 17 minutes in the London session. 17 minutes. Have to see price pushing it down. Let's see. Let's see if we are going to be in this pending. Let's see. So the 5-minute is bullishing up. The 5-minute and 15 minutes seems almost as if it's a sideways sort of a movement. Let's see. 30-minute is still open. So the question we have to ask this current 30-minute candle is it going to close bearish or is it going to close bullish? What's happening? What is happening? All right, let's look at gold here at the same time. All right, so this is interesting. Is this price pushing down a London market discounted price grab or premium price grab before it moves up? If that's the case, that'll be lovely. That would be lovely. Okay, that would be lovely here. Okay, so the previous 2-hour candle closed bearish, but with a very heavy rejection from the bottom. And the current 2-hour candle is leaping down. But is that just a London market premium grab before moving up? If that's the case, that will be lovely. That will be lovely. So the current hourly candle is still hanging around that area. Previous hourly candle closed bullish with a very strong rejection from the bottom. Let's see. Interesting. Anyone who's interested in watch gold will go to 1910 range or go down from here. Yes, it's actually interesting, isn't it? Interesting. Listen, 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 listen. And we are waiting. All right, so we are still here, and looks like GA is also grabbing its liquidity before moving down. So the current hourly candle is moving up, right? It's actually no strange of a movement that this hourly candle is doing. If the previous hourly candle rejected the top with a very long wick, there's a higher chance this current hourly candle could do something similar. Right? Maybe it's grabbing its liquidity before moving down. So if that's actually happening, the pending still could be valid, but I'm only going to leave it there for some time, right? So if the market starts playing in a funny way, maybe I can remove it. So let's see what's going to happen. 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 Still waiting and waiting. But yeah, man, the move called in gold was amazing. So this was the move in gold. This was the move in gold. For now, the gold price it's actually moving sideways, which is still good. Because we know that when the when prices push up heavily or push down heavily, it consolidates sideways before moving in its original direction. Sorry. So if the prices are consolidating right now sideways over here, maybe we're gonna get a continuation in the next hour and a half or around the Tokyo close, right? So that'll be interesting to see. That will be interesting to see. All right, for now the hourly candle is dipping even lower, which is fine. Which is actually fine. Would love to see this hourly candle dipping even lower before heading up, actually. All right, so the 30-minute candle is closing in the next 50 seconds. Interesting. Wow. Ooh. Man, gold is breaking some people's heart here. Oh my god. Sorry. Gold is breaking some people's heart here, and GA is not moving at all. So not sure what GA is doing. Mr. GA, you have to push down and activate. Let's go. Let's go, Mr. GA. Yeah. The only question I'm asking is, should I let that be here, or should I just close it out? Should I close it out? Should I close it out? All right, so the hourly candle is going to close in the next 29 minutes. Okay, 29 minutes. So is this top wick on the hourly enough for the price to push down, or what's happening? Or what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? All right, gold looks decent at this point in time. Gold does look decent. The current hourly candle has tapped 1904.410 as its low. So I actually want to see a deeper lower wick, but is this enough? So the question is this enough for gold to push it even higher? Right? So want to see this resistance being broken, and that'll be good. That will be good. Yeah, looks like I want to remove this pending from GA2 if it doesn't look good. Even in the 30-minute, it doesn't look good. So pending is going away. Mr. Pending, go away. Mr. Pending, go away. Yep. And let's go. All right, so the hourly candle in gold actually looks very decent, to be honest. Hourly candle looks very decent. Hourly candle looks decent. So the 5-minute candles are ranging side by side in gold. Interesting. The hourly candle looks very decent, to be honest. Very, very decent. Oh, gold is pushing up. All right, so the hourly candle is alive. It's bullish. It's pushing up. It's almost breaking the previous hourly's highs. Are we going to push even higher? Are we going to push even higher? More than likely. Why so decent? Who is decent, Saji? What is decent? Took a trade. Amir Ali Khan. No. No, sir. So GA pending didn't work out. So the price hasn't moved, man. What is this? What is this doing? What is this doing? Rejection on the top. Saji, I don't know what you're talking about. Are you talking about the hourly resistance on the top? Rejections here? Summit upward limited. Well, we can see that the price can actually react around this area, but more than likely in an overall time frame consistent move, these should be broken, right? So looking at the rejection in the hourly candle and looking at the support, looking at it from a simple technical analysis point of view, we can tell that there's a higher chance this could be broken. But we cannot tell 100%. We cannot guarantee that this could be broken. But definitely we can see reactions around this level. There could be a hardship breaking that level, but we can definitely see price breaking it. All right. Let's see. Let's see what's going to happen. It'll be interesting to see. It will be interesting to see the price breaking that level. It'll be interesting to see if the price can actually break this level. Very interesting. Because the candles have to go somewhere, right? So if the candles are not going down, if the candles are actually not going down, where is it going after these sort of rejection? Has created another liquidity pool right here. So maybe the candles are going to dip down and then going to move up further, all right? So maybe this is not going to happen right at this London session, but maybe around the next volume time. Obviously, the technical analysis can definitely tell you that, you know what, there's a higher chance of this happening again. GMT missed out on the gold buys today. Missed out pretty bad. All of the analogy was given, you know. It's just the thing that stop loss didn't make sense. Sometimes in gold that happens. You call out the trade with proper analogy, proper thought process behind it, but it just doesn't make sense. Yeah, and the prices are moving up slowly, which is pretty good. Have to see how this 15-minute candle close. 1906.42 if not broken on 15-minute time frame. 1906.42 upward movement limited. If 1906.42 if not broken on time frame. 15-minute time frame. Okay, so here's the thing, right? If the candles start breaking this high right now, there's a higher chance it could actually try and break this too, or even this. And we are in London session, so we are not sure if this liquidity grab or if this premium price grab in London market is enough for the price to further drive up. We are not sure about that. So just looking at the hourly resistance, we cannot take a sell. That's not a valid idea. Maybe taking a buy after the break of this resistance or rejection area, taking a buy after breaking this rejection area and retesting. After the retest, taking a buy is actually a very valid idea, right? I mean, I actually missed out on the buys. 100% missed out on the buys. Definitely missed out on the buys. I would have taken a buy around here. Here, right here. I would have taken a buy around this level, right here. Exactly around here. But missed out on it. What can I do? Nothing. Now, all I can do is wait for another proper setup. If I'm going to enter in this range, man, I'm in a big danger. So trying to stay away from the range. That's what I'm trying to do here. Trying to stay away from the range. At this point in time, trying to stay away from the range. Yeah, not even GA is moving, so pending has been removed. And if it's going to move slow, that's not what I want. So let GA do what it does. Let's look at GU. Okay, so GU. All right, so GU candles are rejecting. We were looking for buys earlier on, but the buys never happened. Price just started closing below, started heading down, started rejecting this level. So interesting. In a way, it's interesting. All right, so the 30-minute candle closed below that level. Wow, GU actually has a clear sell here. Wow. But it's only 12 pips of range. Man, do I actually want to take a trade in the 12 pips of range? And the answer is no. Answer is no. Yeah, man, the range is too small for me. It's actually too small. GA looks like it can actually fall down, but man, it's just small of a range for me. Yep, too small. Too small range in GU. Okay. And looks like gold is pumping up here. One more time. One more time. $15. It's gonna close in the next 2 minutes. Wow, it's gonna push up, man. It's gonna push up. Anyways, so today, missed out on the gold. Definitely missed out on the gold. Yep. All right. So it's actually breaking the previous hourly resistance at this point in time, and the hourly candle is gonna close in the next 16 minutes. 16 minutes. Wow. It's pushing up heavy. Pushing up heavy. Yep. And gold is going. Gold is going here. Perfect. Wow. Man, oh man. Whoever is in the gold buys from all the way here, whoever is in gold buys from here. Oh. Whoever took a buy around here, man, you are on the good side. Trust me. 50, 60 pips up right now, and you have a potential of another 70 pips, 80 pips, 100 pips. You're on the good side. Good side. Trust me. Good side. Alright, so the 5 minutes is going to close in the next... Alright, the 5 minute has closed with a proper bullish sign. Maybe an impulsive move. Could be something nice here. An impulse trade. So let's see. Alright, so the candle has broken the previous high. I need this candle to retest this orange line before moving up. Let's see. Or am I going to miss out on this trade too? Because I don't want to risk all of my position. That's what I want to do, right? I don't want to risk all. So, all right, this hourly candle is coming into close in the next 14 minutes. So it looks like this hourly candle is going to push even higher. So the possible range is 16 to 23 pips range on the upside. Looks like London's going to push it even higher. And London's going to push it even higher. Man, I'm not in this trade, but so excited to see the price action. Oh my god. I gotta stop. I gotta stop being so excited. I wanted to buy there, but forgot to click. Oh, that's good. If you forgot, that's good because it's retracing. It's actually so enticing. To be honest, if I was a beginner trader at the time of amateurness, I would buy it right here. Because I stopped for the 5 minute retest. I am on the cool side. I'm on the good side. Alright, so the hourly candle is coming into close in the next 13 minutes. It's actually a good idea to wait for the hourly candle to close and see if this current hourly candle closes above this level. Alright, so if anybody is looking for an impulse sort of an entry, it's actually a very critical situation. So or the other term was it's a delicate situation right now, because after this hourly candle closes, there's going to be another hourly candle that can move crazy. All right, another hourly candle can actually retrace pretty hard before moving up. So I wouldn't want to be in that sort of position. Definitely wouldn't want to be in any sort of that position. So just waiting. Okay, 1 2 1 2. Wow. Yeah, man, it's gonna push up. Gold is a great flirt to beat any naughty lady. Oop. And it looks like 15-minute also has that lower wick, has done its proper retest. Man, oh man, I really don't want to be clapped by gold. I really don't want to be clapped by gold. Man, oh man, I think I'm going to miss out on this trade here. I think I'm going to miss out on this trade. Miss out on this trade with valid reasons. Is that a good idea? Missing out on a trade with a valid idea? I'm constantly asking myself, man, it's moving up. Wow. Yep, there we go. Gold is going to push up. Gold is going to push up. Yep, gold is pushing up. Definitely push up. Yeah, it looks like I'm just going to miss out on this one. You know, I'm just going to enjoy the price action. That's it. That's it. No impulsive trade, no nothing. No nothing for me. Just another day where gold moves really fast in a very fast sort of a manner and I miss out. So, yeah. And this here is not only going to happen today, but it's going to happen time and again. So, it's all right. It's okay. Maybe on the break of this high after this candle made its low was a proper entry idea. Right, 10 pips and another 10 pips right here. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's pretty good. Whoever is in a gold buy right now, man, you are on the right side. You are on the perfect side. And the hourly is closing so perfect too. This hourly is a perfect candle to close like. Okay, so if anybody is in a buy and if there's enough volume, enough momentum, if the London's gonna drive the price somewhere, man, if this hourly candle closes with the wick on the top, you are going all the way up. You are actually going all the way up. I am so unhappy, but at the same time, I want to play it safe. So it's okay. Maybe we are going to hit this 1914, 1913 level. We are going to hit that level. So, yep. 4 hour is wow. Just wow. 4 hour did exactly what we said. Exactly what we said. So the hourly candle is closing in the next 9 minutes. Is this hourly candle going to push even higher, or is this going to retrace? Man, it has been a crazy day in gold. Crazy day. Honestly, from here, any buys from here? Any buys from here would be like 80 pips. Wow. Wowie kawaii. Yep, the hourly candle has 8 minutes left for its close. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. And the hourly candle is retracing pretty hard. Whoever bought it on the top, oh no, man. Not a nice picture, is it? That's why you got to secure. With gold, gold gives you easy 10 to 12 pips. Gold actually gives you easy 10 to 12 pips. But if you don't secure, man, that's where you get clapped by the market. And that's not a good idea, right? Is it a good idea? No, not at all. Not at all. So that's why you got to secure. Securing is powerful. See, securing is actually powerful. Whoever, sorry, whoever managed to take the scalping position, if you secure, you are on the top 10%. But if you're still holding the trade, and there is a chance that this hourly can retrace even lower, and you get stopped out, that's not a good idea, right? So you got to ask yourself, how can I put myself in the best position? Okay. Yeah, but everything was amazing. In gold, everything was amazing. It's lovely how gold moved this way. Amazing. Lovely. Lovely. Six more minutes. Wow. Waiting for you to enter so I can enter. Oh my god, no. Amir Ali Khan. Don't do that, mate. Don't do that. So you're here to learn the thought process behind the trades, right? Not to copy the trade. That's not the idea. The YouTube, if you're gonna copy the trade, man, sometimes I secure early. Sometimes I forget to tell I secure early. I obviously didn't trade. I didn't take any funny setups because it just didn't fit my risk plan. But man, you shouldn't think about entering after me. All right. Anyways. Funny. Yeah, man, I'm just gonna wait for this hourly candle to close. Looks like there's nothing happening for me. If the next hourly candle does a retest around 1907,970 and then starts breaking the high, maybe that could be another entry in gold. So I'm not comfortable. The way gold is moving, I'm just so uncomfortable. The moves are anticipated, you know. Everything is calculated, but still, I'm just uncomfortable. So when I'm uncomfortable, I cannot force myself into it. So looking at GA, nothing happened in GA. You know, the pending didn't even got activated. So, oh my lord. Yep, and GU is coming back in the range. So not sure what pairs are doing. The pound pairs. Pound is just acting funny. That's all I can say. Pound is actually acting funny. All right, this hourly candle in GU is going to close in the next 4 minutes. So the question you have to ask this hourly candle in GU is this candle going to close below this support? If this candle closes below the support, well, there's a higher chance candles could feel that wick and then further head down. But man, you got to be careful because pound instruments are very funny at this point in time. Actually very funny. Right? So just got to be careful. Yeah. I don't think I'm going to take any trade in pound USD. So the gold was trade. I wonder how the swing traders secure their position in gold. Gold is for scalping. So should get the direction right with steep pockets. Yeah, man, I don't like the idea of swinging with gold, honestly. I don't like it. Because it doesn't fit my plan, and I don't know. I don't know why. Why would somebody want a 60 pips, 80 pips stop loss in gold? I don't know. Imagine 60 pips in like higher lots. 20, 30 lots. Oh my god. You don't want to do that. You just want to get into the market, get out of the market in the right way, right? But yeah, today we missed out. You know, that happens. Obviously happens because sometimes the pairs are too volatile or you just miss out. It's just a one go sort of a move. You just miss out. If you miss out, you miss out. It's just that you don't force yourself into it. Sometimes you just stay back, hands crossed, looking at the market and just evaluating what's happening and how can I win the next time. So if this is going to happen next time, obviously there's going to be execution. So the 1 minute was a sort of a giveaway. This right here, I cannot stress this enough, but man, this was the trade. After this 1 minute, rejected the channel, maybe pending around here with volume. That was the trade right there. And after this 5 minute candle close, oh sorry, hold on. This 5 minute candle close, where is it? Where is it? Yeah, after this 5 minute candle close, if I had taken a position here, I would have stacked another position here. So there would have been two positions stacked, and I would let it run, secure some, let it run, and maybe if I had that position still there, I would have stacked another one here. But man, oh man, it's all gold moving with crazy sort of volume here, uncomfortable sort of situation. So just another day of trading. So the hourly candle in gold is going to close in the next 20 seconds. And looks like gold is still going to move up. There's a higher chance gold is going to move up. It has broken the hourly resistance. And man, oh man, it's moving up. Four-hour candle is alive. Look at the 4-hour candle. Four-hour candle looks amazing. Alright, so the hourly candle has closed bullish with a proper body. Look at the previous close hourly candle. It has a proper bullish body. So if this current hourly candle makes a lower wick, a deeper lower wick, that will be beautiful. And that could help us enter. Right? So where could be the possible retest? Maybe around 1907, 970, or even 1907, 255. So, all right. This time, if there's any buys coming in, I'm not going to miss out on this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait for a retest. I'm not going to take an impulsive trade around here just right at the first few minutes of the hour. It's too dangerous for me. Doesn't fit my plan. But if I see that, you know what, this hourly candle makes a decent wick before heading up, yes, I'm going to enter then. Then I'm going to enter for sure. So, man, oh man. Wow. Yep. Gold, my friend, gold. Gold is doing all it can do. So I'm not sure about 1920. 1920. Let's look at it. Okay, not sure about 1920, man. Not sure about 1920. Interesting. So the current hourly candle is actually retracing down, which is good. Do you expect a retrace at NY and a big spike? I do. I do expect that, but we are not sure what the market's going to do, right? That could only turn out to be that can only turn out to be an anticipation at the end of the day. So I do expect price to fall down before heading up. So that could be a retest of this level or even a deeper wick. But man, oh man, definitely gold is bullish. There's no sign of any bearish pressure, no nothing. It's moving up with proper body structure. Look at this. A simple technical analysis as we done before. So if that's actually happening, amazing. Man, oh man. Okay, so we are moving up. Gold is moving up, merciless moving up, and just moving up through at the London, actually throughout the Aussie market close till London open. Look at this, just moving up, just moving up, nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Nice and gentle. So here's what I'm going to do. I am waiting for this 5-minute candle to close. If the next 5-minute candle makes a lower wick and breaks and breaks this 5 minutes high, maybe I will take an entry right then. A market order. So just waiting for that to happen. Waiting for that to happen. Yes, it's making a wick. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. 15-minute, 5-minute looking good. Alrighty. Now it's looking pretty good. Maybe on the break of the high with stop loss below this current candle's low. So about 14 pips. Okay. That's good. That's pretty good. Let's see. Hourly. Alright, that's good. That's pretty good. Alright, 5 minutes. Okay, gotta wait for this current 5-minute candle to break the previous 5-minute candle's high. Let's see what's gonna happen. Let's see what's gonna happen. Am I gonna get a buy or what's happening? Man, oh man. Beautiful price action in gold today. A lot of volume in it. A lot of volume, higher time frame analogy behind it did work out. So whoever took buys, man, beautiful. Some of the setups earlier didn't fit my risk plan. That's why I couldn't execute on it. But other than that, it was pretty good. Moved up with a lot of volume. So that's amazing. The volumes are coming back. The volumes coming back slowly, which is good, which is very nice. So just waiting for this 5-minute candle to flip bullish, and that way on the break of the high, I can take buys right there. 14 pips stop loss, and that'll work. That will work for me. Oh, and it's diving in even harder. Interesting. So the 15-minute is still looking good. All right, so the previous 15-minute candle closed bullish with a lot of this a longer wick on the downside. So maybe on the break of the high could be my position. Let's see. Could be my position. Anticipating volume. Let's see what's going to happen here. So this Tokyo market to close is coming in the next 41 minutes. So what are the next time when we see volume? Maybe this right here could be a volume time. Another volume time is obviously pre-New York. Pre-New York and New York open. And NYSE are the next volume events. So let's see if we can get some sort of buys here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to call it a day in the next 5 minutes. I will still be waiting for the setup. Okay, I will still be waiting for the setup. But if the price starts retracing down heavily, obviously price wants some sort of volume event to happen. Otherwise, I will execute if it flips right now, this could be my entry. And anticipating volume, because Tokyo is coming to a close. So if we are getting a close and pushing the price even higher, that'll be amazing. So that could be my trade right now. Let's see. 15 minutes is still looking good. We have 10 more minutes left for this 15 and 30 minute to close. So interesting. Are we gonna flip bullish? That's gonna be the flip of this hourly candle too. Okay. All right, and that's gonna be the close of the 4-hour candle too. Oh, interesting. Interesting to see. Interesting day here. All right, so the candle has closed bearish, the previous 5-minute candle. So my execution plan on the break of the high is slowly getting less bias in my head. It's like I don't think I'm going to execute on the break of the high anymore. Maybe I should wait for New York after all. So if I have to wait for New York, that's okay. That's just as fine. It's very nice that the anticipation from before the 4-hour flip and this higher low being created was absolutely correct. That anticipation alone is correct, right? So if something like this is going to happen the next time, we are going to attack the market. Definitely going to attack the market. 100% going to attack the market. But this day today was a beautiful day. Candles moved up with a lot of volume. This was the entry right here. So when I'm going to review this video, definitely I'm going to see that I was floating around the charts, which is a bad habit. I need to avoid it. But this entry right here would have been everything. That would have been beautiful. Beauty. That would have been a beauty. Okay. But man, it is what it is. So we did see a lot of opportunities coming in gold. Just couldn't execute because of the risk factor. It moved pretty hard. There was no proper idea of stop loss. Maybe an impulse without any proper stop loss would have worked out. But that again would have been breaking plan. And me, I'm a very disciplined fellow. I always want to stay within my trading plan because that's the only reason I've been winning so far. So why do I break my trading plan? Just because a pair is moving really fast? Maybe no. So anyways, that was a really good, beautiful day. Candles are moving pretty heavy. The candles retracing down must be a setup for New York. So if we are going to get some sort of setup where the price dips down back in the range, maybe a break above could be a plan. Could be a plan. So maybe we are going to get buys in gold in New York session. So for now, what I'm going to do is I will close the charts and take a breather for the New York session. Until then, you guys have a lovely day. Have a lovely day. Don't overtrade. Don't over risk. Wait for the volume time. That's all I can say. Wait for the volume time and we will be back again next day. Same London session, the same spot, attacking the pairs, looking at the price action and giving our thoughts, our analogy. Right? So amazing. Thank you guys for coming in. Thank you. Thank you to the Slack community, Zoom community on showing up. Thank you, IR, Jamil, John, Ricardo, Saji, everybody for coming in. Thank you. Thank you. And we will come back the next day. Amazing. Oh, Jamil still got a little bit of flu. Okay, I hope to be 100% sure, Jamil. I hope you get better. We all hope that you get better soon. Until then, guys, have a beautiful day. The guys on YouTube as well, have a beautiful day. Take it easy. Have a beautiful day. Oh yeah, perfect. That's perfect, Jamil. And I'm gonna call it a day right now, right at this time.
Yesterday